Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back. This is Ragnarok with part 42 of my Rome 2 Egypt Grand Campaign on Legendary difficulty. Alright, so sit back and relax guys. I'm planning a longer episode here today. I'm hoping to go for about 2 hours or so. Well, it won't be more than 2 hours, but I'm hoping to hit the 2 hour mark. I think the major factor whether or not I can make it to 2 hours is really whether or not my bladder can make it to 2 hours. So we'll have to wait and see whether or not I can hold out. I just had process of drinking a coffee, which is never usually good. Anyway, a lot more information than you guys really needed there, but I just wanted to let you know what the situation was. But anyway, and if you're wondering why I want to do such a long episode, it's because I'm hoping to finish this campaign off in 50 episodes. I'm hoping we'll be done before too long, and yeah, I think that's the main reason. And I also, I think I mentioned this before in the campaign. I do want to slowly start transitioning the let's plays into live streams, which is going to be a bit of an adjustment, but what the hell was I gonna say? I mean, I still want to continue doing the let's plays. It's just I'm kind of in a very transitionary state for the channel. Without going into too much detail, I'm just I just feel like I could be doing better quality content, and that the daily videos should be a little bit better than what they are. But anyway, let's just that's I guess all I'm gonna say about that for the moment. But I'm kind of in the process of working on some different stuff, and I am sort of preparing slowly to get ready for doing some actual live streams. Anyway, let's focus on what we're doing here. I've sort of rambled on and said a whole lot of nothing. Perfectly honest, I haven't really said much. That makes a whole lot of sense there, but anyway. Let's just get back into the campaign. Whole point is, sit back and relax. We're gonna play a couple hours of Rome 2 here. We pretty much should be able to put it on cruise control here for the most part, now that Lusitani are more or less pacified. I believe we've really hit them pretty hard. If we look at the balance of power, according to this, we've got them really in hard shape. I think the Gallic Confederation is more than likely going to be our next target. I do want to come down here, and I want to take Massilia, but I think first what we'll do is we'll move through the Helvetii, and I think we should be actually safe to attack them there. I don't really fear them too much. Question is, should we... How big is the Gallic Confederation actually? Let's sort of plan this out, try and plan this out a little bit better. The Gallic Confederation is actually not too big, so maybe we should take them out first, and then we'll swing back and take out Massilia. Just because we want to obviously link our territory and want to get our Doom stack over here to meet up with the rest of these armies. So perhaps we should actually wait until we're at full strength here. Might not be a bad idea before we actually make the move. So I suppose we can position ourselves over there to potentially do the attack next turn. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Alright, so that's interesting. I think that's their last real real threatening army.
At your command.
Air full stack. That actually could give us quite a bit of trouble.
As you request.
Potentially, anyway.
We fight for you, my lord.
Well, so we'll hold on to these mercenaries for now. We'll get in the process of getting this guy to full strength. We should be able to handle that. I mean, it'll be a tough fight, but with the two of them together there, we should be able to take that on, I would think. Alright. This force.
I'm listening.
Alright. So we should be able to hit Bora next turn. The Heralds of Ptah should be able to hit Olesipo next turn. Or potentially even hit... Oh, okay, that's not even Lusitani. Yeah, so we should be able to knock them out of the game next turn, I do believe. And this stack, this general... Yes. We should probably replace him. I think he is one of the other political parties. Let's take a look at this quickly. Oh. Yes. He is part of the other political factions. And how we're looking, we're protected. 5 more turns. Minus 15, minus 47. You guys could be potentially a little bit of a problem. Sure, we'll be able to sort it out when the time comes. So let's actually replace him. Who are we gonna put in his place? He's a general. He's a general. But this guy, Herabeos. Guys are both generals. This is an admiral. We do Celine. She's a politician. Actually put her in charge. With her, she's got her stats. 6 authority. That's not bad. All right, so switch you out, sir. Where is she? Ah, there she is. Alright. For her elephants stuff. We are going to recruit some more troops for her, but might as well bring her... Ooh, I was going to say we'll force march her through here, but we do have an army. Be careful, they could potentially hire some mercenaries, so we'll just keep her on the regular march. Bring her this way, just so she can mop this up potentially. And then probably next turn we'll force march her into... I think because this guy is blocking the pass, it's not giving us the most direct route. Must be why. I feel like it's gotta be quicker to go this way. I mean, there's a road right here. Anyway, in the meantime, pick up a couple more of these guys. Will leave 4 spaces for those artillery pieces. And then these mercenaries, I think we're gonna disband all of these. I don't think we're gonna need them, and I mean they're costing us a small fortune here. Disband them. Save just a bit of cash, and you, sir, might as well get some more cheap troops in the field as well. We'll get one more artillery just to round that out. Round his force. All right, looks good. Actually, quickly, what's the... Is any of these guys available to marry that's not married? They don't have quite enough influence yet, some of them. This guy does. 2,500, it's not too bad. Wow. 6 cunning she has. 5 research. Intelligent husband. Turn this to advantage, my love. Just let me think. Cool. He's not quite yet ready. Alright. Very nice. Alright, yeah, definitely situation is very much under control here in Spain. I was worried there for a little while, but seems like we've managed to lock everything down. Zoom over here. Take a look at the situation. Let's take a look and see if anyone's at war with the Helvetii. Or we just go ahead and declare war on them, or just take a look if they've got any allies. Ooh, okay. They're at war with the slaves and the Romans. Romans are still kicking around, eh? Where the blazes is Rome? Oh, they've got let's have a fleet or something out there. Well, that's kind of a pain in the ass, especially if they come down here. Yeah, here's the problem. If we go to war with the Helvetii, it's gonna drag one of these guys in. Not that we can't handle taking them on, just taking them on one at a time would be very much more reasonable.
So that I may go to the
Gotta
baths and wash away today's stench.
Break, man. You guys don't want. Wow. What I was thinking is we could join war against. Who's the faction that we want to? The Helvetii. Gosh, Rome. Morons. Yeah, they're on the brink of destruction and they won't take peace with us. They're at war with all those factions. I guess they've pretty much given up. Yeah. Well, whatever. Fuck it. We'll just declare war on these guys anyway. Drag our allies into it, why not?
War!
Alright, just encircle. We're gonna fight this manually. Because I enjoy the manually resolved battles more than the auto resolved. Wow. Is that oh, just everybody hates us. What's the diplomatic status? Okay. Fine if everyone hates us. I think we can. We're at the point where even if everyone declared war on us, I don't think we'd have too much difficulty with it. Oh, the garrison is trash here. Alright, do it. Did they just take this settlement, maybe? Maybe that's why they... Why they don't have a huge force here? Anyway, this army should be able to take on anything these barbarians can throw at us, pretty much. Be nice to have some actual cavalry in the armies, though. Give them a little bit more flexibility. All right. Yeah, they must have just taken the settlement. It's still a Roman. Still a Roman settlement. Wondering where I want to set up. Because they're most likely going to charge right at us. So the more they funnel, the more we can funnel them into an area, a tight area where we can shoot them with the ballista, the better. I guess probably where we're set up here on that side. Or if they were to come. Oh, actually, this might be better if they come out through here. Might come around that way too, but hoping is that they'll come out this way. Alright, maybe we'll set up on this side. See what they do. Nice and wide. Take it off fire at will for now. formation attack. What is... Unit will try to stay in formation when in melee. Not crazy about formation attack. If there were other benefits to it, fine, but I feel like the... I don't know, it just causes them to blob up more. My experience. I don't know.
War elephants!
Alright, let's move forward a bit. Let's move to there. And you guys move to there.
Advance at speed! What are your orders?
And just protect that flank just in case something actually comes around that side, but I doubt that's going to be an issue. I have plenty of range here. And shockingly... Yeah, I feel like when they did the Rise of the Republic update and hotfix that they tweaked the AI a little bit. Because previously in these small settlement battles, pretty much 100% of the time, the AI would just charge right at you. Whereas now, you can see, don't seem to want to do that. We'll just stay put here for now. And they do have a few troops set up over here. Go this way, I think.
Royal Thorax swordsmen!
Actually gonna send a couple of you around that way.
Melee troops awaiting orders.
And you guys just stay put for now.
Advance at speed!
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to destroy the slingers because those are probably gonna do the most damage to us, to be honest.
Royal Thorax!
I'll send 2 swordsmen around this way with elephant support.
Royal Thorax swordsman!
Let's move up and
Field artillery awaiting orders.
bring the artillery up a little bit closer. Just, since they're not going to oblige us and charge right at us, what we'll do is, this is a nice target to shoot at. We can get the elephants into the slingers. That would make short work. Looked like there was a spare unit here. We can't quite see it at the moment.
Royal Thorax swordsman! Melee troops!
Or line up there.
Royal Thorax swordsman!
Guys, around to here.
Double time!
Yeah, we're gonna burn through our ammunition pretty quickly, I would think.
Artillery, yours to command.
Nice to have a little bit of archers for this kind of situation.
Ballista!
When the AI is being extra passive. Actually move.
Quick march!
You guys,
At
I
speed!
feel like those buildings are gonna be in the way there. Should be able to shoot over
We
them.
await your command.
Let's move up
Advance
to
at
there.
speed. Melee troops.
Oh man, got a long way to go.
At speed.
Keep on trucking.
War elephants!
Alright.
Follow me!
We got over here skirmishers. Try and get the elephants to deal with them.
Ballista!
Them down. Some shots in here. Take some of them out. Great accuracy, guys. The vultures, the crows are already circling. They know what's coming.
Royal Thorax swordsman! At speed!
I don't want to move any closer. I don't want to get into... Well, actually, that's probably a good target there. I want to get into range of their slingers. I don't know if it's because they're shooting over these buildings that they're having trouble with the accuracy there. I'm bringing more guys over this way. Shoot at that. How are you guys doing? Oh, the elephant. Taking its sweet time. Let's go right to there. Oh yeah, we should get a few kills in that. And once we move in for the attack, shouldn't take too long at all. Cut through these guys. We've got too many guys here in this spot. It's gonna be hard to like get them all involved. And that, then we can be in behind. Good work there. But actually, turn around and shoot at this. This is a bigger target. Bloody hell. What are you guys? Why are you guys going so fucking slow? Alright, let's creep in a little more. I think I'm gonna start the attack. No, we haven't used all the ammunition yet on the... Okay, we've used the ammunition on these two. These two still have a little bit of ammunition. We'll wait for this attack. These guys last. Son of a bitch. How is it you're down to 135? Oops, not you. We're fucking in range of those bloody slingers. Alright, just get moving. That's how they're down to 135. Oh. Go for them. And you two get in there. Get in behind. Guys have any shots left? Hit those Oathsworn. Those are gonna be a little bit of a problem. Not really, but the biggest danger to us here is the range units. Even though these are well armored, really well armored. Didn't really want to get him in there, but
double time. Royal Thorax swordsman. At your service.
get in there. Get in there. Nice, hit them. Don't want to take too much damage here, obviously, because we don't know what else is out there. Try and keep this army at full strength if we can. And take the least amount of casualties. Shoot. For him not to be taking them on alone. I think we'll have to send the elephants in to help him there. As always, it's a little bit dangerous. These guys are tied down. Finishers are almost broken. Alright, get over here. Let's get in here too. Yeah, these swordsmen should be able to cut through all this without too much difficulty.
Melee troops awaiting orders. Ready. Commander, by your command.
Oathsworn are giving us a little bit of trouble. I'm going to pull them out. And just because they've already sustained some damage, let's see if we can get some of these guys in behind. We have taken some casualties here. Auto-resolve, I don't believe we would have... maybe it would have been better to auto-resolve here.
Melee infantry at your command. Royal Thorax swordsman. Charge!
Hit them from behind.
Double
Get in there. You get over here. Gonna waste in the elephants.
Royal Thorax swordsman. For glory. Engage.
Okay, now they're breaking.
Ready and
They're all
waiting.
starting to break. As soon as we kill their general. Oh, really hard to see who's who. There we go. Alright, cool. And end it there. Very nice. I don't understand why. Okay, there we go. Anyway. Yeah, I don't understand when I hit the save date that it doesn't pop the latest, the most recent one. So, I mean, the casualties are pretty well spread out for the most part. Got a decent amount of kills on the ballista. Not bad. But I think definitely what this army's missing is a little bit of range support, some skirmish support, and a little bit of cavalry. Make it a lot more flexible, but anyway, that's perfectly fine. What else would be helpful if we had another agent here to scout? Alrighty. I'm gonna build here in Rome. Go with that. Punishment there. Hurt this. That. And that. Alright, cool. So, might be... Bring us... Yeah, anyway, I'm not too worried about that. I'm about this one. Finish off the Gallic Confederation quickly and bring these armies over here to support. And we will have to be a little bit careful with this army. Definitely don't want to lose it. Losing this army, I'm not going to be able to replace that. This guy is one of my favorite generals. But, well, should do some building as well. We can. Take a look if there's anything I'm forgetting as far as our forces. Why over here? Leveled up. Additional line of sight.
Be of assistance.
Got a little bit more movement.
As you command, my lord.
Going on there. You guys really should be in armies, but anyway. Hey, where were we sending you? Maybe we'll send you down to get rid of this Roman fleet. Dictator. Can't quite reach them. Alright, well. Get close to them. I don't know if this is an army or... I think this is an army.
I could
Think.
go further.
Maybe not. Like they're... No, it's it is a fleet. Anyway, we'll have that fleet get rid of them. I'm not entirely sure what to do with this fleet. I think I'm just gonna leave it here for another turn, just in case they send some armies down this way. One thing that could be a bit of a problem is the fact that this is one army versus multiple opponents, and they might be able to get behind us. I have no doubt that we can take on anything they throw at us there. But might be overextended. They might be able to get behind our lines a little bit. I think we're more or less at the end of the turn here. Double check if there's anything else that needs to be moved. Okay, right. We got these guys down here. Those are the successionists. Oh, son of a bitch. We've got a lot of camels. I'll go historian, why not?
Follow me to battle. What is the plan? For the people. Finish them!
Well, we're gonna auto-resolve this, mainly because camel archers would be a real obnoxious thing to fight on the field with this particular stack. Alright, that's the end of the Separatists. Not to mention, too, all those cavalry forces, we wouldn't have anything to run them down with. And just auto-resolving gets rid of the army completely. So, just gonna save everyone a ton of time. And gonna save me a fair bit of aggravation. Plus 5 melee attack skill for all infantry units wouldn't be bad in this army. I see one plus 5% armor for all units. What's the armor on these guys? 85. Melee attack is 55. Oh man. Decisions.
As you request.
I think I'm gonna go with the armor. That should make them a little bit more sturdy. And seeing as missile fire is kind of the weakness of these forces,
What you ask is impossible.
might as well get them suited up. Thinking, is that where we wanted to send that army? I think so, yeah. I think what we'll do,
Ready for battle.
get these guys ready, and we'll move these two armies together, and we'll prepare an invasion of Greece, and send the crap stack into support, I guess. How is this situation over here? Okay, right, we're picking up some more of these blokes. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna be able to crack this with this particular army, but we can see. Persian cavalry might be helpful, actually. I think what I'm gonna do is we'll merge them. And then let's bend that. Actually, yeah, the slingers, I guess we'll leave them for now. Actually, let's disband you. We'll pick up those mercenaries. Not that I'm keen on using mercenaries, but in this particular situation, it could be very useful.
For the people.
To just give us a little bit more flexibility. Persian cavalry should be helpful, and big fan of the archers, so the archers should help out. Actually, won't recruit that. We'll recruit one of these guys. Get some more infantry, and then hopefully we'll have enough to crush them. Alright, it all looks pretty good. So I suppose we should go through the building list. And we'll quickly check first if we've got any slums anywhere or empty build slots. I'm gonna open up this. Probably get a library in there. I mean, we're flying through the research right now anyway, but... Okay, I was gonna say, how long has this settlement been like this, but we just took it, so... That's alright. How do we convert anyway? Food is -16 in this province. I really need this here. Ah, fuck it, I'm just gonna leave it. That. Probably built that ages ago. Both of those. Keep building up these libraries. I mean, we're still under, I think it's turn 80 something, and we're still under 100 turns here. And we've conquered just about half the map. It's a little bit risky to build here in Italy right now, I think. I mean, Armenium and Neapolis actually should be fine. Go with Neapolis. Alright, that looks good. Though we should have our income, especially with our taxes like that, we should have the income coming in a little bit more robust. But it's going in the right direction. All right, I think that's it. I don't think there's anything I'm forgetting here. Double check the strategic overview. This will be interesting how this plays out. I want to make short work of these guys. Yeah, I don't know. Might have been a little bit early to declare war on them, but whatever. I think we can handle it. At the very least, it will make things interesting. And then Far East, working towards clearing things up. Alright, since 1973, one team, the Manchester Egyptian Mummy Research Project, has pioneered and developed a methodology for examining mummified remains that has been adopted by many other workers. One of the main aims of this project has been to discover evidence from the mummies about disease, diet, and funerary practices. Various techniques have been employed to detect disease. Samples of tissues taken from inside the mummies using the virtually non-destructive method of endoscopy have been examined histologically in order to study the microscopic structure of the tissue and identify any evidence of disease. Immunohistochemistry and electron microscopy have provided additional tools for this work by greatly enhancing the opportunity to identify cell constituents and allowing the histologist to visualize much greater resolution of the detailed structure of the cells in the sample or specimen. Oh la la, what the fuck do we have here? Look at this shenanigans. Interesting. Very, very interesting. We could withdraw. However, this is a fleet versus a navy here. We could potentially sink a lot of this stuff and then escape. And not to mention, too, this fleet is not exactly valuable to us. So let's see what kind of damage we can do to them here. And then might actually withdraw from this fight. I'm thinking we'll probably keep these guys off fire. Well, the best way to sink these guys will be to ram them. And then we can save the missile fire for when we're trying to withdraw and use the javelins to try and deal with their
At your command.
their naval ships. I think it's the way to go about it.
Orders!
Alright.
Support
Wonder if
ships
should
ready!
be very
For the
close, very
Pharaoh!
tight, or if we should spread out a little bit.
Support ships ready
Are
and
these
waiting!
different size ships? I think some of these mix of, yeah, it looks like we do. I don't know if I meant to do that or what.
Proud sons of Egypt!
Anyway, everyone off fire at will. Let's
Ready
get you
yourself!
on. I think that's
As you command!
on his fucking ram mode. I think that's ram mode.
Wait on my order!
Okay. Whoops.
Our missiles await your orders! Prepare to engage! To the
Alright, quickly, boys.
They outnumber us! Each of us is worth 10 of those notes! Should we fall?
Shit.
We'll have cost them blood and pleasure. We will split the fire.
Alright, there, that looks good.
For our
Alright, let's just try and sink as many as them,
serve the mighty Pharaoh.
excuse me, as many of them as we can
At your command!
before their fleet's able to get over here, which, you know, fleet's on the way.
Orders! Attack!
Fuck me, look at how fast that fleet is moving.
Support ships ready and waiting! Support ships ready and waiting! Close to attack!
Really like to get their general.
For the Pharaoh! Ready unto him!
Like he's trying to escape there.
Support ships
what
at
the-
your command!
what the-
Serve the mighty
Where
Pharaoh!
the fuck are you going? Guess I didn't give him the command. Get in there.
At your command, support! We
Come on.
your command! Our missiles await your orders! For the Pharaoh!
Oh, son of a bitch.
Command, support
Guys aren't,
for the Pharaoh! Strength unto him! We serve the mighty Pharaoh! Support ships better
The
ready!
big problem is when they,
My lord! Egypt! Support ships ready and waiting!
when they sink, they get in the way of getting to the next, next target.
Support ships at your command! For the Pharaoh! Strength
Turn around and hit them.
Oh. Ready and waiting.
Shit, let's put everybody on fire well now.
Battle ready. Orders. Taxiarchos.
Come on, finish them off. Where are you going? Get back here. Get in there. What are you guys doing?
Support ships at your command. Your orders, my lord. Support ships at your command. Ready. Get in. Our missiles await your orders.
All right.
Ships ready and waiting.
We're starting to lose some guys,
For Egypt.
but I feel like we've done a little bit of damage to them. Not as much as I would have liked.
Support ships at your
Not
command.
responding great to
Orders.
the commands here. Them. Not to mention these smaller ships don't seem to be doing as much damage on each attack. Hope this guy's not a family member. Oh well. Come on, sink one or two more. That'd be great. Get in there. Naval battles. Very, very clunky. Well, didn't work out quite as well as I was hoping, but sunk a few of them. And I mean, this fleet just kind of threw it together, I think, if I'm not mistaken. What is... I don't... Yeah, I lost 1,300. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, we only got rid of 7 of them. Looks like our fleet might have survived some of them. Yeah, a couple of them survived. Oh, we've got a couple of their actual naval ships too.
Retreat!
The men must rest.
Interesting. Alright, we might actually be able to win this. I mean, maybe. It's unlikely, but manpower-wise, we're outnumbered, but we have more ships than they do,
Move to
which
position!
means
We serve the mighty Pharaoh! In defense of our people. Fought for the honor of our
which means the
gods and
ramming
ancestors.
power. We've got more ramming power than they
Some of
do.
you just like to fight. This day is no different. We can vanquish this path of Meng's
Let's go for
Who's
that
with
one.
me? Close the
And try and
attack!
take on their main ship there. Persian light archer. Helped us.
We are at your command.
Anyway, let's see what kind of damage we can do.
Support ships ready. At your command.
Alright, we got one of them's down, two of them down.
Support ships ready.
Get in there, boys.
Ready. 1,000
Might actually win this.
sons of
As long as we don't break, should be fine. There we go. Boom. Heroic victory. Never underestimate the power of the ram. You know what I think it is? I think the reason why when I go to sort this is because they're not all loaded. I'm just gonna wait for them to load. And when I sort it, see which one is sort it by name. Yeah, I think that's probably why. Anyway. Alright, cool. This fleet might actually be able to survive and potentially get rid of that army that's out in the sea. A bad move for them to try and do this. They went back to the land by the looks of things. Alright. In 1995, Manchester team established a joint project with the Egyptian Ministry of Health in Cairo to construct the epidemiologic profile of one particular disease, schistosomiasis, by comparing its pattern in ancient and modern times. In order to obtain a wide range of samples for this study, the world's first international ancient Egyptian mummy tissue bank has been set up at Manchester to be used as a major resource for studies on this and other diseases. One particular technique, immunohistochemistry, has been developed and used for the first time as a diagnostic tool to detect whether schistosomiasis is present in these minute samples of mummified tissue. Very interesting stuff there. Yeah, so I had a feeling that this was going to happen here. I have a hopeless battle. Noble force, yeah. I was gonna say I was gonna actually fight this, but those noble horse got really. I mean, the pikemen could potentially do some damage if they charge right at them. But we'll have to bring the doom stack back over to deal with these guys. Should have actually maybe considered disbanding one of the armies in Spain and building an army in the Roman province. probably would give us a little bit more flexibility. All right, dental studies have also been carried out on various collections of complete mummies, mummified heads, and dry skulls. These have provided interesting evidence about disease and diet. It's been possible to demonstrate that the flour used for making the bread contained many impurities, including sand and fragments of the querns, that caused attrition to the cusps of the teeth, a common condition found in ancient Egyptian dentisticians. Alright, so this fleet needs a captain. I can give it to her. What's this? Archers. We'll go with the archers. The archers are more useful. Because political intrigue. Character has come of age and returns with knowledge attained. Great. Sabotage. Alright, cool. 4 more turns. And yeah, see, alright. Looks like we're not gonna have too many problems here. Got things back under control for the most part, I think. All of those political actions that we did leave were off. Get some of these folks married. Any of them? Anybody get married? Nobody. Nobody. Do we need to educate anyone? Son of a bitch. Guy died. Alright, well, have her remarried. Why not? Oh, this guy's only 22. She's 62, and she just got herself a young man. Wow. Look at that. Eudoxus? Oh, good for her. Alright, anyway. Yeah, alright, things look good. What was the political intrigue message? Is there a political dilemma? Political intrigue. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm an idiot. Thought that was the there was like a political dilemma. Alright, I was gonna say I feel pretty confident we can defend Rome here against this army. However, there's nothing in the garrison for one more turn. We actually pick up a general here, so I think we'll do that. And yeah, let's get this guy. This is the husband of the pharaoh. Reinstate that legacy. Maybe some autopods. And I guess we'll have to pick up some cavalry here. Mercenaries. Which is probably not gonna be enough to hold that off. Even though the AI is pretty terrible in sieges. Never know, I might be able to pull off a miracle. Ugh, it's expensive, but we'll do it anyway. We're gonna need every little bit of help that we can get to win this. Anyway, get you recruiting troops right away. If they do siege it, have an outside chance of winning there. But in the meantime, we might as well go for. What do they have for troops? I'm trying to think. Oh, they've got those fucking noble horse. Oh yeah. No, be a problem. Big fucking problem. Alright, we're gonna do the siege, but we'll do it here in a moment.
Besieging settlement.
Because we'll take some territory while we're at it. It's too bad there's not more mercenaries available. I think we used them all up taking out the Romans. Did we though? I'm Maybe the Romans hired them all. Actually, I think that's probably the more likely situation. What happened to all those mercenaries? Oh, and maybe the Carthaginians have got some of them down here. Well, just one more turn till this is built. If they siege it for... They don't do the attack right away. Oh, actually no, that won't work. I was gonna say if they don't do the attack right away, we'll get the garrison. But if they siege it, it's gonna prevent the buildings from being done. So, ugh, kind of a bad situation.
As you request.
Anyway,
I live to serve Pharaoh.
these guys defeated the Gallic Confederation. Looks like they don't have any settlements left. That works out
Ready for battle.
fine for us anyway. I'm sure they weakened themselves a little bit in the process.
Advance halted.
Or maybe not. Maybe they got stronger.
For the
Pretty
people.
ridiculous. Ooh my. Oh, that's right, they've got our fucking ballista.
Besieging
Ooh.
settlement.
I don't know.
My lord,
Are there any mercenaries we can pick up here? Nope.
how can I assist Pharaoh?
No.
Make
Here.
haste, man.
Any mercenaries
We
here?
cannot pass here.
Alright, alright.
Begin the offensive.
Says the odds aren't so good.
Laying siege.
Fight that in a moment as well. Fight that first, probably. I think we can win there. Fight what the
At your command.
odds are saying. Looks like we come over here. Defend that. Let's get you.
Ready for battle.
Force march. Here. Son of a bitch. How? What's wrong with these guys? Like, your one settlement. You couldn't defend the one settlement? My goodness. Like, what? Yeah, the AI sometimes.
For the people. As you request. Besieging settlement.
How can I assist Pharaoh?
Siege.
This shit. They got for garrison here. What the hell? I guess it's because we don't have any siege equipment, but
Speak. I'm listening.
about to get some siege equipment.
I live to serve. Forming the blockade. None shall pass.
Blockade going for.
Follow me to battle.
Alright, now it's much more in favor. Alright, I guess we'll just auto-resolve this one. I was gonna fight it, but I mean, it doesn't seem like we would need to. Probably take more time than necessary. Definitely. It'll take more time than necessary.
People.
Alright, looks good.
Ready for battle.
Convert that bad boy. Push that. Push that. One. That. And
Set up a blockade.
now we should be safe to auto-resolve this one as well. Suppose even though we're doing longer episodes here for this final stretch, we might as well use the auto-resolve a little bit too, because it is still,
Yes.
we do still have half the map to take, so probably should try and keep the pace up a little bit. Hitting torch, we just leave this for now. We'll just leave that for now since we can't convert it. Get rid of the rest of the stuff. Alright, so one more province. And we've got Spain completely under our control. That marble built up. Extremely valuable. Hold up on that. We might need the money for that. Spain is nearly under our control. Down here.
Salute.
Like we can get rid of Rome.
Steel yourselves for the attack. Rowing to victory. Fleet reporting. Slaughter these cowards.
Alright, I'm gonna... Ooh. Dangerous. I'm gonna fight this manually. Just get a proper naval battle in. And then we'll go fight those battles in the north. And that'll probably take up the bulk of the rest of the episode, I think. And then next time, probably focus on... We'll focus on fighting in the east and sorting some of the problems out over there. Not that there's really any problems, but just back up for now. Right, so what I'm kind of thinking. Our artillery ships will outrange theirs, I believe. I want to keep the general separate, I think, from everyone else. I don't want to risk losing the general here. Errant artillery blast could potentially do a fair bit of damage. What I'm kind of thinking is we'll send the... Of course, alright, that's fine. Thinking is we'll send the archers around each side and shoot them in some crossfire, and we'll leave these guys in the center and try and pick off their artillery ships. See if we can sink those artillery ships right away.
Ready. Aim.
And then guys around that way. Get over this. Oop. Anyway, that's what I'm kind of thinking, but fuck, how close do you guys have to get to fucking shoot at these things? If we lose one of our naval ships here, I'm gonna be really annoyed. Errant, I think those fucking onagers.
On your orders. Support ships ready.
Yeah, they should be able to take a couple of hits.
Firepower ready.
Guy's gotta ram him.
Pharaoh's order. Weapons ready. Battle ready. Ready. Attack. Orders. Support ships ready and waiting.
There we go, got him.
Artillery ships reporting.
Still haven't sunk this guy. Alright, there we go. That was a little bit risky, I guess. Just because these onager ships could have potentially sunk one of them, and then this guy boarding our ballista ship could have done some damage there. Could potentially lost a ship. Probably auto resolve would have been a lot less risky, but anyway. I mean, I believe that's Rome's last force, yeah. So
I could go
give them
further.
fare well in the manually resolved battle. Why not?
Where should I go?
Blah, blah. +6 defense, +3 missile attack range for all ships. Interesting. That include... Alright, range 420. Range 125. Alright, let's take a look at this. Attack range. Shots per minute for all heavy weapon ships, that's pretty useful. I just actually want to test out this, it increases the range of the artillery ships as well. And yes, it does. It does. I mean, it's not huge, but an extra little bit of range, potentially get a couple extra. Well, you might get might get a volley of shots off before your actual enemy if they've got the same ship of the same type. I think we're gonna send her towards Massilia. I think she can. We'll use her to take that settlement, and then this guy probably doesn't need to stay here. Well, we keep him here for now. He's getting replenishment, and might send him over here. Like we're sort of preparing an invasion. I mean, it's a number of turns off because these guys are fucking ages away. Actually, cancel these. Move you there.
Ready for battle. We're ready.
And you can
I want hourly patrols.
move ahead of her, I suppose.
We can go no further.
Actually, okay, that's fine. Yeah,
Organize the
keep this stack the same. I was gonna say, since we're here, might as well rebalance her army.
ready for battle.
Alright, you know what? I think we will do that. We can just recruit them in this army.
For the people.
And rebalancing the army. Just kind of, it's not really balancing it, it's just making it extremely overpowered. Just total brute force. So probably what we'll do is we'll put 4 elephants. We'll do 4 elephants and 4 artillery in each army. And I mean, still very slow moving armies, but extremely powerful. Just all brute force. Anyway, let's start fighting a couple of these battles over here that we sort of set up. And this fleet, actually, what do we got here? They stay put there, so that the 2 of you are supporting them. That's a full fleet. So
Ready for
could
orders.
potentially,
Yes.
well, I don't know. I don't think our fleet
What can
got
I
basically
order
a
yours?
Doomstack navy versus whatever the mess they have there for a navy. I don't believe it'll be as strong as ours. We're not in danger of losing this settlement to them. Almost got Spain. To be so careful clicking on the end turn there, or clicking on the strategic move. It's so close to the end turn button. Accidentally hit the end turn button. That can be a real pain in the ass. Anyway, yeah, we've almost got Spain, and it looks like these guys, Galicia, it's just the 1 settlement, so it might be a little bit of a tough nut to crack if they've only got 1 settlement. They've probably got a decent force in there, but I don't know. Can't see right now. Gallic Confederation, these morons. And we can start moving into Gaul, into France. Alright, let's fight the tough one first.
Sound the charge. Let them cower.
This we're gonna lose. We've got 5,000 to their... Well, we've got them outnumbered 2-1. Got more range than they do. Now, the garrison is pretty trashy. They don't have a lot of skirmishers. We've got an archer. The archer will be a little bit helpful, and we've got the light horse. Yeah, not going to be overly helpful. They have a light horse as well. Just have to rely on our numbers and our artillery to win this. And of course the 2 units of African war elephants. Those are going to be the deciding factor here. But as far as trash units go, so long as they have javelins, they can actually compete with some of the higher tier units, provided that they have more numbers. Because the javelins even the odds a little bit. Anyway, alright, reinforcements coming in right behind us. Some lovely high ground here. This is beautiful. This should work very well for us. Everybody move back. And set up properly here. Problem is, probably what I'll do is I'll set up the artillery, the second set of artillery in behind there. And while this line is engaged, be able to lob their shots into the front lines. Be okay like that. Thing is though, I don't know if we want to set up. I guess we will set up one line. Just sit tight there for now. And on the high ground here. Another light horse. Alright, I think put you on this side. Let's organize a little bit. Actually just gonna make a second row. Get up here. Both get up here. Alright, you guys come over here and help deal with that situation. Archers. Archers to there. Everyone moving. Well. They're moving forward, they are moving forward. Now their artillery is gonna be a bitch. I want you guys move to there, and then once we engage with the rest of them, just gonna have to sit there and take it for now. I want you to do, you're gonna have to go deal with their artillery. So by the time you get there, they're gonna pretty much have our artillery overrun.
Field artillery, yours to command. Take aim.
Ah, shit. Let them get a charge in there. You keep moving. Get. Guys, get over here. Ah, son of a bitch. What are you guys doing? Actually, get in there. Okay, they're almost finished. Ah, son of a bitch. Keep moving. Shut down that ballista.
Egyptian infantry, ready to march. Orders for
we're gonna be needed out here.
Melee infantry at the ready. Egyptian warriors. Egyptian
Shit.
infantry.
Stretch them out a little bit too much, actually.
Infantry at your command. War elephants. Prepare to engage.
We're actually holding pretty well in the center. A little worried.
Orders.
Won't hold for too long though. How did I get these elephants stuck in there? You pull out, I want you to get in behind them.
For Egypt. Shatter them, my lord.
You help shut them down. Where's our archers? You guys get into this center fight here. You just shoot in there. There's bomb there.
We await your orders. March, my lord.
Circle in behind them.
Awaiting orders. Melee
Alright, I think we're in pretty good shape.
light horse.
You guys can come back. Deal with the slingers. Want you to crash into those tribesmen. And just pull through.
Melee infantry ready. Egyptian infantry awaiting orders. Orders. Proud sons of Egypt. Melee infantry at the ready.
You guys are going to be needed over here. Alright, you get in there. Alright, I think we're looking pretty good here. Shoot into that blob. You guys can shoot into this. Yeah, the thing about numbers have a quality of their own. Even shit infantry take on these more elite. Not that we're facing super elite troops, but these guys are a lot better units than what we've got. Where did the... There they are. You guys go deal with those slingers. And help out there. Gonna need some help. Origin. I say that and let me watch these guys cut through all of this and we'll end up losing the battle. I don't think that's gonna happen. I mean, we've got the elephant support here. It's all about the elephants. Guys are running. Finish them off. Alright, it's looking pretty good. Alright, yeah, I think that's it. It's starting to break. They did their job. They held the line long enough. Very nice. Was that 82? Decent amount of kills there for that unit. 253, not bad. Oops. Alright, sweet. Don't think they hold any more territory. Just this this army here and the fleet out here. That's all they have left. So very, very good. Oh man, we're closer to the edge of Gaul than I thought. Yeah, everything's going pretty good. Like I said, just put it in cruise control now that we've got basically got the steamroller moving. Over here I may have stepped in a little bit of a hornet's nest. I'm just gonna keep this fleet stationed here for now. More than likely we'll need them when we declare war on the Athenians, and we'll have to bring this fleet over that way as well. Probably. It might not be a bad idea to raise another fleet. Because this coast here looks pretty highly defended. Will be a few more turns before we declare war on the Athenians, though, so we'll wait on that before we start building another fleet.
Victory!
Don't need to fight this, but I haven't had a proper siege this episode, so why not? And this is my favorite general here, Nicanor. Should actually maybe consider making him the heir, but I don't know if that's going to cause any problem as far as like animosity between him and the current heir to the empire. Alrighty. I don't like coming in this way. I feel like this is too narrow. Bit of a death trap there. Point there. Fair bit of towers up there. I don't think the towers are going to do over much damage to us. I think we're going to... I think we'll come in through here, take this tower out, or maybe just take this section of wall out. A little glitchy here, or is that like the problem with the shadowing? Not sure. Anyway, so I'm thinking we'll take this section of wall out, and we can send troops this way, and troops this way, and troops this way. And rather than burn these towers down, we'll maybe, excuse me, just secure the towers. We're not going to need the ladders. Just smash our way through with the ballista. Where did I say we were going to attack from? Over here.
Grouped and awaiting orders.
Try and do this relatively quickly, though. Right there.
Orders.
There's on fire well. Alright, let's start shooting there. The missed shot. Ooh, actually, shoot there. Let's see if we can take out some of these skirmishers. Again, the skirmishers are going to be the biggest issue for us. Is that their general standing right there? That is the general. That's interesting. Usually they leave the general in the town center. That is very interesting. Yeah, most situations, general is hard-coded to just sit in the town center as the last line of defense. Beauty. Let's shoot there now. You guys can move up a little bit. Probably going to be sending everybody through the gaps that we create here. Beauty. Shoot there. Probably should try and take out some of those skirmishers as well. When we start to funnel in here, they will definitely be a bit of a problem if we leave this unit at full strength. Not going to worry about the towers. Just make a nice wide breach here, and then what's left of our ammunition, try and do some damage to these guys over here. Wouldn't be a bad idea to try and kill some of the Oathsworn as well. Let's just take this section out. Let's get a little bit better organized.
your command. At speed.
Orders. And the double.
Your orders.
Now you guys move over to here. We're gonna shoot at this target next.
War elephants.
The war elephants and a canner. There we go. Good looking dude though. Did you leave your spear at home? Where are your javelins, man? Not gonna kill anybody with an empty hand there. Poor guy. Have his doesn't he came into battle without his weapon.
Royal thorax swordsman.
Push these
Commander.
guys out a little bit more.
Advance at speed.
Royal thorax swordsman. At speed. By your command.
I want you guys on formation attack. Wish the shield wall. I'm strength melee defense. Limited speed. So we could put them in. Oh, whoops! Fucked this up.
Royal
So we could put them in
thorax
shield
swordsman.
wall as we come in here. That'll give them a little bit more defense, but I find the reduced speed hurts them more than anything. Put these guys on the wall here. Kind of in an awkward spot. I guess it's not too bad for us to shoot at.
Fire on the enemy.
War elephants.
What are these morons doing? Where are you guys going? I don't know what they want to do. Should we stay or should we go now? What do we do? We'll go this way. Nope, I forgot something. Let's go back. Nope, nope, not going back. Bad idea. Let's just get out of here. Nope. I don't know what's going on there. Looks like they are caught in a loop. Yeah, we don't have a very good angle for this. Not terrible. Good. Alright, I want you guys to shoot at
Ballista. Field artillery awaiting orders.
the Oathsworn back here. Wear them down.
Melee infantry.
Actually,
Royal thorax swordsman.
move on up. Let's put these guys out of their misery.
As you command. War elephants.
A little bit of damage there. Use your javelins. Waiting for.
Royal thorax swordsman. Engage.
Your orders. Ready and waiting. Quick march. By your command.
What the fuck?
Royal thorax swordsman. Orders understood.
Moving up.
Ballista.
Still shooting. I'm having trouble targeting them. Or well, it's the line of sight, I guess. The problem there.
At your command.
Royal thorax swordsman.
At your service. Advance.
Alrighty.
Elephants ready for battle.
They're
Royal thorax swordsman.
Commander.
gonna defend this breach.
Our orders.
Okay, our boys can get through it. So there wasn't a whole lot of point in organizing our lines like that. We're just gonna throw them into the
War
mix.
elephants.
Stay back a little bit for now.
Royal thorax swordsman. By your command.
War elephants. Royal thorax swordsman.
These guys are gonna make short work of these Gallic warriors. Are they Gallic warriors? I don't know.
War elephants! Ready yourself!
Alright, get in there, man.
Melee infantry ready! Royal thorax swordsmen! Hack them down!
Pushing through.
What are your orders? Charge! Trample them!
Royal thorax
And that'd be a
swordsmen!
great idea,
War elephants!
doing this.
Strikers, one weekly now!
Probably trampling some of our own troops.
Cut them down! Royal thorax swordsmen! For glory!
We are at your command!
Melee troops, break off! To a charge!
Awaiting orders!
Push off those axe warriors.
Ballista!
Let's target them.
War elephants!
Come on, surely these fucking elephants. Got them stuck in our own troops.
Ready and waiting! Cut them down! Royal
Keep
thorax
moving, boys.
swordsmen!
Yeah, we're taking some damage here. These fucking skirmishers.
We await your commander!
Not to mention the towers. Towers are doing a little bit of damage to us too.
War elephants!
These guys here are actually, these axes are actually putting up a bit of a fight. Some of you to get over there. Oh. Back on your artillery. Alright, army loss. He is kicking in. It's almost over. There we go. Alright, that was nice and easy. I guess we didn't really need to fight that anyway. Did lose 192, but nobody got too beat up. These units took a little bit of damage. I think these two were the first guys in. I think that's probably why so much damage. His axes actually held up pretty well. I mean, only 24 kills, but it lasted longer in combat with the Royal Thorax Swordman than I was expecting anyway.
Ready for battle.
Oh, okay, perfect. So, it's one faction down. That, rid of that, rid of that. Alright, good stuff. Yeah, so hard to say whether or not we're going to be able to hold that. Let me double check some of this stuff. I want to see. Feel like there should be some open slots in some of these places. I mean, I really don't need this here. I mean, it is. Well, we'll leave it for now because it's. We should really have this temple right there. So we'll wait until we get Alexandria built up. We'll put another food building here in the meantime. Build this. A little bit more income. Still don't have very buildings for that. And over here, just go crazy with the food. Why not? We're playing as Egypt. We're going with a food theme. We're running out of cash, so I think we'll leave those for now. In case we need to do building anywhere else. Take some more territory. I'm gonna do some major building in the next few turns. And just see if we can get our income coming up. The problem is we've been expanding so quickly that I haven't been able to keep up with the actual building. Alright, good. So no slums anywhere. A quick, brief view of the strategic map. So, be a little bit tense here with the Helveti, but I think we can take it. Or I think we can take them on. And then we've got these two armies free. We'll probably try and clear some of this up before we declare war on Massilia, and then we'll just we'll squish Massilia. These armies are, I mean, they're not quite free yet, but they'll be free soon. So this one doom stack might be a little bit stressed for the time being, but I think we'll be able to get through it. And then Aeodoxus could be in trouble there in Rome, but we'll see how that plays out. Alrighty, where were we? Over here in the Far East. Look at the situation.
Yes.
Alright, so we've got these two here ready for action when the time comes. So I think we're just gonna park the fleet in the, oh, actually no. Start bringing the fleet around this way. And we'll probably replace these, and yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Bring the fleet over to Ephesus, and we'll upgrade. We'll get rid of these, and we'll build another proper navy here, and then probably we'll attack Athens in the not too distant future. Once these armies are on the move, these armies are going to get around here very quickly, or well, relatively quickly anyway. We'd always use the movement exploit and get them over there in like a single turn. That's always an option, but I think I'm going to stay away from that right now. Stay away from the movement exploit here and the old phone 2. Alright, sweet. Caught up with these guys. That's perfect.
Proceed.
Finally get rid of this army. Sitting here raiding our territory for ages now. Or even getting the garrison to help out. Cool. No need to fight this manually. Auto resolve it.
Any further requests? We are ready.
Freeze up our spy as well.
As you request.
Wondering.
Reporting.
Like the fleet is just out of range to do the attack. I'm gonna say we could maybe attack with the army,
Speak. I'm listening.
or maybe reinforce with the army and attack with the fleet. Though there's a full stack in there. Well, it says it's a full stack. I guess they're recruiting.
We are
Damn it.
ready.
Oh, we do have these guys. All right, perfect.
Damn power. Will escape. Besieging settlement.
Siege.
Ready for battle.
Yeah, let's go with that. Additional replenishment. Oh,
Speak. I'm listening.
anything here useful? Spear units. Spear units. Yeah. Give you a heroic savior, why not?
For the people. We will get there first.
Should be able to support here. Then
Where should I go?
like that. Bring the navy in too.
Set up a blockade.
Not that we're gonna need them. But the admiral's got some archers. The archers might actually be helpful in this situation.
For glory. Laying siege.
Continue the siege. Just want to move these spies first before I do anything else.
The gods guide my footsteps.
A little bit of force there. Moving. View Libyan turncoat +5 10% melee attack skill. All units, and then let's go with the old logistics as well. I have to get these guys to full strength. This is the very edge of the map, isn't it? Alright, well, we'll decide what we're going to do with this force next time. I think we're going to end the episode with a battle here, with a siege, even though we've got overwhelming power here, overwhelming odds in our favor. Although these archers could be a fucking pain in the ass. We are going to fight it anyway. We've got plenty of artillery. Should be able to more or less neutralize the archers with our artillery. And not to mention too, we'll have plenty of time to heal here as well. The other thing we can do too is we can send in the cheap infantry first, let them absorb the ammunition from the archers, and then we'll send in the Royal Thorax Swordmen second. Alright, whereabouts are the reinforcements coming in from? Here. Here. Alright. Bring in there. What I'm thinking, set up two of the towers there. Actually, you know what? We're not. Never mind. Not gonna need the fucking towers. The army that's coming in has artillery. What I was gonna say is we'll set up the towers here and then send them over the walls. But the army that's coming on the field has artillery anyway, so it really does not make a difference. These guys, let's set up over here. We'll smash down this area, and we'll attack from both sides. We'll send the reinforcement army in first.
Orders understood.
And then send the elite soldiers in second. Yeah. The only real threat here is the enemy ranged units. Alright, let's start smashing some walls. Start shooting the tower. You start shooting that tower. What do we got out here? Peltas. You guys might have to turn around and deal with those Peltas. Turn around and deal with position as well. Not sure what we're gonna do with you guys. Sit tight for the moment. Set up over here though.
Egyptian infantry.
Moment here. Oh, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Should have left those ladders in position because the fact that we have these guys on the field means that we can only have 40 units, maximum of 40 units on the field at a time, so our artillery didn't actually come on. Actually, come over here, use up your ammunition on these morons over here, and then you can leave. I feel like these guys are gonna go inside the settlement, but
Royal Thorax Swordsman.
over here so we can cut them off. Alright, let's shoot there. For now. Persian cavalry are a good target too. Fuck, I wish the ballista had more ammunition. That would be fucking incredible. Have you come over this way, I guess, as well.
Royal Thorax swordsman! Captain! Your orders? As you command!
I'll head you closer. Get over there too.
Commander!
Catch them.
Command ready!
We better get rid of these peltas out here
Awaiting orders!
while they're isolated. Fuck. Fucking restrict camera. Trying to switch camera angles and
Support ships ready
guys shoot at them. Guys shoot at them. What are we doing here? Ah, damn it to hell. Get in there.
Royal Thorax swordsman!
Get rid of them as quickly as possible.
Field artillery awaiting orders!
Shoot at these cavalry. Since they're just sitting there. Slingers could be an issue too. God. Fuck's sake, turn around and kill them.
Alista!
Alright, let's start shooting at the wall here.
Fire on the enemy! We await your command!
You start shooting at this gate, see if you can smash that.
My lord! Deliver them to their guns! At your command, support ships!
Everyone target those eastern spearmen.
Orders!
Hurry up and use up your ammunition, I want to take you off the field. We can't do the attack with this force until we break down the walls. I mean, we could, I guess, go pick up those ladders. Why not do that, actually? Guys, come back here, pick up the ladders. Alright, you line back up over here. If we lost anyone much there. Then
Royal Thorax your orders?
use the rest of the ammunition here to try and whittle down these smash this gatehouse. At least the shots that miss will be hitting these spearmen. And then we'll have the we'll have a little bit of archer support here anyway. And land right there. You should be safe to land there.
Support ships at your command!
I keep shooting them. These troops will be disbanding them after this battle. I think this fleet no longer will be needed for anything here.
Egyptian infantry! Origin! Awaiting orders! Melee infantry
Might as well start moving these bloody ladders.
At your service! Royal Thorax swordsmen! We await your command!
Move the guys up a little bit. Start preparing for the assault. Yeah, we're out of ammo now for the ballista. Use up the archer ammo. Don't think we'll be sending the elephants in. Just an unnecessary risk.
Our missiles await
Guys, out
your
of
orders.
ammo yet? Fuck me.
Support
Alright,
ships
well,
at your
if you're not gonna
command.
shoot them, just fucking get out of here. Alright, boys.
Egyptian infantry!
Want two
Melee
of you
infantry!
come this way,
Quick march!
and
Infantry at
two
your
of you to go
command!
this way.
Quick march!
Start moving for those
Advance
walls.
at speed!
Gonna take them an age to get over there.
Ready for orders. Double time!
Royal Thorax swordsmen! Melee troops! Double time!
At your command.
Just wondering if we should position someone in front of them to absorb the archer fire while they take out the archers, or if we should just allow them to shoot at the archers. I mean, there is this is a general's bodyguard, so Kratos, we don't want to lose her. So
Show them how real men
that's a nice. Oh, she's excited. She wants to get into the fight here.
Royal Thorax swordsmen, melee troops.
All right, let's put you guys in shield wall.
Wall.
We'll move you up.
Quick march.
Awaiting your command. Quick march.
Move you guys all up together. How are we doing here? Guys all moving together. All right, so we got some more troops coming on. Field. Not gonna get all the artillery, but by the time the artillery gets on the field, this battle is gonna be pretty close to over. I mean, it's getting pretty close to over as it is.
Ready for orders.
All right, you guys move. Ah,
Yours
shit.
to command. At your service.
What's going on here? Why can't I?
Ready
For some reason, I
for
can't.
orders.
Probably.
Your command.
I don't know. That was weird. For some reason, I couldn't take control of all of them at the same time. I think it probably has something to do with the fact that, yeah, see, I mean, the game is still a little bit buggy, but I think that probably has something to do with the fact that these guys are naval fleet. They came on from the ocean, from another tab. It has something to do with that.
Ready to march.
Anyway, let's move to
Egyptian infantry.
take these walls.
Melee infantry at the
Egyptian
ready.
infantry.
Get this artillery over here.
Advance at speed.
Melee infantry.
You two actually can go that way.
Egyptian infantry.
Advance at speed. We serve the mighty
Guys don't have to
Pharaoh.
go fast.
Egyptian infantry. Melee infantry at the ready.
Infantry at your command.
Actually, guys can set up there, just out of range of the tower. Anyway, just some skirmishers on the wall there. What are we doing with this? Ah, for fuck's sake. Why did you have to get so damn close? Like, she's got range up to here, and she had to get this close to shoot at them. The whole point of
Melee troops
bringing
awaiting
these guys
orders.
was to absorb the archer fire. Though, having said that, they've only taken out one of them.
Awaiting your command.
I don't know why she moved up so fucking close. Anyway,
Royal Thorax swordsmen. Understood.
move up a little bit. I don't think they're gonna move those spears.
Egyptian
Oh shit, there's
infantry.
more
Ready to march.
more troops on these walls than I was anticipating.
Melee infantry. Double time. Ready.
Anyway, that's okay. These units
Egyptian infantry.
are expendable. They can be replaced really easily. Whereabouts are those artillery?
Ballista. At the double. Quick march.
Should be
At speed.
within range from there.
Infantry at your command. Egyptian infantry.
Alright, so we have to wait for these guys. It's a little bit buggy the way that the towers work in the Total War games. If we try to go up the walls with these guys, they'll actually go like around, or they'll get like confused. Yeah, they won't go up the ladder. What you have to do is you have to wait till every single one of these guys is off the ladder before you can move another unit up onto the ladder. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense, but
Royal Thorax swordsmen.
what the hell?
Royal
Let's
Thorax
just move,
swordsmen.
move to there.
Ready for orders.
Shooting.
Melee infantry. Royal Thorax swordsmen.
At your service.
Might as well shoot these guys. They're dealt with.
Melee infantry.
Alright, you should be able to get up there now.
For the
Ooh, son of a
Pharaoh.
bitch.
Straight onto him.
that is our unit retreating there. Fuck me, 106 guys, and you're running away? Give me a break. Should be able to get up this ladder. These guys are retreating as well.
Egyptian infantry!
Ah, yeah, see, there's just 3 guys on the ladder, and they won't go on the ladder until they're fucking finished.
Egyptian infantry!
I don't know, might actually be better to keep them down here because fucking javelins doing more damage. Anyway, let's smash down that tower, and we'll get the attack going with the swordsman here.
Royal Thorax swordsman, advance! Yours to command. Your orders.
You guys can come in this way.
Commander. Royal Thorax swordsman, ready for orders.
Support over there.
Royal Thorax swordsman.
Get in behind there.
Melee troops awaiting orders. Royal Thorax swordsman.
Those cavalry. Yeah, we're struggling on the walls. This is to be expected. But let's create a breach there. At least it's bogging them down. There, we should be able to get up there. Create a breach there, and then we'll send the rest of them through this way, rather than going up the walls. Because the walls, it's always dangerous. The problem with getting going on the walls is that you can't get down. Once you're up there, that's it. You're pretty much up there. You can only move forward. The way the ladders work, they don't allow you to move back down. But in any case, let's stay back. You guys all get in there. Not you. Rest of you. Get in there, and let's get in this way. Actually, a substantial sized force in this settlement here. Army sitting there with decent sized garrison. Alright, so actually, oh shit. Whoops a daisy. Yeah, I should have saw that coming. Yeah, we just killed a bunch of our own troops. Anyway, that's all right. Like I said, these guys can be replaced easily enough. We can even consider disbanding this army and replacing it with another doom stack. So, yeah, those infantry will be able to replace them with new infantry. Ooh, shit. The Royal Thorax swordsman, though, a little bit more valuable. Try not to lose any of them. Flooding through over here. Should we send the elephants in? That's the question. Let's move up to there. Might be able to find a target for you. Be able to shoot them. Ah, shit. Let's bring you in, and you can start shooting at those pikemen. I don't think it's gonna be... I thought maybe they were gonna get a mass right there. You turn around and deal with these cavalry here. You guys all turn around. Countercharge this. This could be dangerous. Oh, backed out. Alright, well, they pretty much broke as soon as they got into combat there. Alright, there's not much left of this fight. Just these guys in the center here. Bring you over here. You should be able to shoot them from there.
Royal Thorax swordsman at your service. At speed. Infantry at your command. Egyptian infantry.
already targeting them. Nice. Pikes are going down. Just might as well kill those spearmen as they're making their way off the field. Shoot them. Gonna break. Alright, that wasn't too bad, aside from the little mishap there that we had on the walls, breaking down the walls. Aside from that, wasn't too bad, I think. I think we got out of that without too much trouble. Alright, so we're over 2 hours. We'll end things here. I mean, I think that went pretty well for the most part. I think when I do start streaming, I mean, there's a slight possibility that I might do a stream this weekend. On Saturday, I've got a couple days off coming up, so I might be doing a stream this weekend. We'll see. Yeah, with these units, lost them completely. Anyway, we'll be able to replace them easily enough. But yeah, that was a little unfortunate.
For the people.
But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Those of you who are able to get all the way to the end of the episode here with me today, I think, yeah, I think this is pretty good. So, shouldn't be too much longer before we can finish this off and maybe start something new in Rome too. But anyway, thanks again for watching, guys. Episode number 43 will be next. Have a great day. Ragnarok out.